Good morning, students. In today's video, we will discuss about lesson 5 from the book Flamingo, titled as Indigo, which is written by Louis Fischer. Indigo means dark blue color, and in this lesson, it refers to a commercial crop. So let's start with the author first. Louis Fischer was born in Philadelphia. After his schooling, he began his career as a school teacher. He served as a volunteer in the British Army in the First World War. Later, he made his career as a journalist and wrote for leading dailies. Some of his works are The Goat That Failed, The Life of Lenin, and The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. It is regarded as the best biography of Gandhi. Actually, it is on this book that the Academy Award winning film Gandhi is based. And the lesson Indigo that we are going to discuss today, that is also an extract from the same famous biography of Gandhi. Introduction. The story is based on the interview taken by the author of Mahatma Gandhi. In order to write on Mahatma Gandhi, the author had visited him in 1942 at his ashram Sevagram. Sevagram, it is located in Maharashtra, where he was told about the Indigo movement started by Gandhiji. The story revolves around the struggle of Gandhi and other prominent leaders in order to safeguard sharecroppers from the atrocities of landlords. About sharecroppers, we will learn in next slides. So first, discuss about people or the characters that we will come across while we will read this story. First of all, Rajkumar Shukla, a peasant, a farmer from Champaran. He was the person who convinced Mr. M.K. Gandhi to visit Champaran village in Bihar. Yes, dear students, Champaran, this place is located in Bihar. Bihar, it is one of the states of India. He was a villager who became famous for his association with Mahatma Gandhi during Champaran Satyagraha, and the struggle was a turning point in India's fight for independence. Yes, this incident of Champaran related to Indigo that proved you can say that proved a milestone for India's fight for independence. Second character is Gandhiji. Third one, Rajendra Prasad. He was a famous lawyer and later he became the president of India also. Professor Kriplani, he was a professor at Muzaffarpur. Muzaffarpur, this place is also located in Bihar. Professor Malkani, he was a teacher who worked in a British school. Then we will also discuss about Indian lawyers. These lawyers tried to discourage Gandhiji, but Gandhiji chided them, scolded them for fooling the peasants. Police officer, he would serve Gandhiji with an official order to quit Champaran because his presence was becoming a concern for the authority. Motihari Court Judge, a British. Kasturba Gandhi, Gandhiji's wife. Devdas Gandhi, Gandhiji's youngest son. Lieutenant Governor Sir Edward Gate, a British. Charles Freer Andrews, a British social worker. Now, in this slide, the places which are mentioned in the story are shown, and it will help you to understand the story in a better way. First of all, The whole incident of Indigo movement, it took place in Bihar. Bihar, it is mentioned in India's map. Then, along with this India's map, separately this portion is mentioned, and green portion, beta ji, this is Tirhat division. About this place also we will read in the story. And the upper part is West Champaran, then there is East Champaran, and then Muzaffarpur. So you would read about Tirhat division, then Muzaffarpur, then Champaran. Yes, in the last to last slide, I have used the word sharecropper. So, first of all, you must be aware what is sharecropping. Sharecropping, this was the system that was prevalent in Champaran. It means when a landowner allows a tenant to use the land in return for a share of the crops produced on the land. And in this lesson, landowner are landowners are the British landowners, and tenant here refers to the illiterate peasants of Champaran, and they were forced to grow the crop of indigo at the 15% of the Britishers' holdings. Not only this, they have to surrender the whole production of indigo crop to these British landlords in return as a rent. So I think this concept of sharecropping is clear to you. Now let's try to comprehend this story with the help of summary. Louis Fischer, the author, he first met Gandhi in 1942 at his ashram in Sevagram. He told him how and why he decided to disobey the British in 1917. Gandhi had gone to the December 1916 annual convention of the Indian National Congress in Lucknow, where he met a poor peasant named Rajkumar Shukla. He pleaded Gandhi to visit Champaran. Champaran, the place which is located in Bihar. Under an old agreement, the peasants of the Champaran district were sharecroppers. What is sharecropper? That is already discussed in last slide. Rajkumar Shukla was one of them who was determined enough to accompany Gandhiji everywhere till he fixed a date to visit his district. Impressed by the resolution or determination of the peasant, Gandhiji agreed to meet him in Calcutta and go with him to Champaran from there. After a few months, when Gandhi went to Calcutta, Shukla met him there and took him to Patna with him. There, Shukla took him to meet with a lawyer named Rajendra Prasad, who later became the president of the Congress Party and of India also. Rajendra Prasad was not there to welcome him, but the servants recognized Shukla as a sharecropper who used to visit Rajendra Prasad earlier also and who needed help. And that's why they let him inside the house with Gandhi, who was also considered another peasant. However, Gandhi was not allowed to draw water from the well as they thought that he was also an untouchable like Rajkumar Shukla. Gandhi decided to go to Muzaffarpur to gather more information about the condition of the peasants in Champaran. He sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani of the Art College in Muzaffarpur. When Gandhi reached the station, Kriplani was waiting with a large number of students. Gandhi stayed with Professor Malkani for 2 days and appreciated him for being courageous enough to harbor, to shelter a person like him who was fighting for the country's freedom in spite of being a government official. Why? Because at that time, to shelter or to harbor a person who was fighting against the Britishers, that was considered a big crime. The news of Gandhi's advent and his mission spread rapidly through Muzaffarpur and Champaran. Gandhi came to know that the lawyers were charging a fee from the peasants. Gandhi advised them against taking their cases to the law court as he felt that all that was needed was to make the peasants feel liberated, feel free from the fear of Britishers. Most of the arable lands means fertile lands in the Champaran district, were divided into estates owned by Englishmen who employed Indian tenants to work for them. The peasants were forced to be a part of a long term contract. And what was that contract? To plant 15% of their land with indigo. When the landlords got to know that Germany had developed synthetic indigo, they compelled the sharecroppers to pay them compensation for being released from the 15% agreement. Synthetic indigo means artificial indigo. But before the invention of this synthetic indigo, all the sharecroppers they were growing indigo on the 15% of the holdings of the Britishers. But now, after synthetic indigo, there was no demand for the natural indigo. That's why the Britishers they were not interested in the they were not interested for the crop of indigo. That's why they wanted to release these farmers from this agreement. When the sharecroppers protested against the injustice and hired lawyers to fight for them, the landlords hired thugs. Meanwhile, the news of the synthetic indigo reached the illiterate peasants who had already signed that agreement and wanted their money back. Gandhi had arrived to Champaran at this point of time and he decided to get his facts right before proceeding to anything. It means he wanted to collect the real facts about this incident himself. So, this is the first part. The rest of the part we will discuss in second video. Thank you. Thank you so much.